It's well known that in these detention facilities, all kinds of abuse take place. We know about a horrible rape, the sodomizing of that Palestinian prisoner. That was pretty much was openly defended, again, on Israeli TV.
Right. So you're saying it's much better to be a prisoner or a hostage held by Hamas than it is to be a prisoner or a hostage held by the Israelis.
Right. I think the only thing you can say is that the problem is if you're a prisoner or hostage held by Hamas, there's a real chance you might end up being killed by an Israeli bomb. And I think that's probably where most of those, there have been hostages who have been killed during the course of the conflict, but they were killed by Israeli bombs.
Do you think the reality, these things that you're telling me, just the idea of saying you'd much rather be a hostage held by Hamas than by Israel, as long as you're not killed by Israel when you're a hostage of Hamas, it's just, will that break into the psyche of maybe not Americans, but is it breaking for the rest of the world?
Yeah.
Do they come to that conclusion? I mean,
yeah, I think it's just another piece of evidence, that again really reveals the very ugly face of Zionism, and that this is what we've seen throughout. It was always there for anybody who was paying close attention prior to October 7th, but after October 7th, it was just, if you were at all honest, if you didn't just insulate yourself within the Western bubble, you saw it and you could not avoid seeing it. And this is just, just part of that. This has been, it's just sort of ever since October 7th, there's been, just a torrent of evidence, and it continues to this day. Evidence, again, pointing to the brutality of Zionism.